This is called Under the Influence. This is my segment at the happy hour. And I'm talking to Dave Bader from Allied Printing Company. And where are you located?
We're in Ferndale, Michigan, outside of Detroit.
Oh, so you must be enjoying the lovely spring-like weather here in Washington, D.C.
We're very familiar with the ice and the snow, yes. It's been a long winter.
Okay, so we were talking a minute ago about direct mail, and specifically direct mail as it relates to advertising agencies and marketing people.
Yes.
Who, in general, I would say style and substance is a major priority to them.
Sure.
And sort of along the same lines of when digital printing first came out and it was a little fuzzy, there was a little bit of a learning curve. But you know, at this point now, we're sort of getting over that point. Is that correct?
I believe so, yeah. You still have elements that you have to take into account when you're designing a piece for digital or inkjet. But the bottom line is if you can have data-driven communications that will talk to the individual recipient, do it in good color, and have for instance, our press, we've got a coater on the back end of that. We can aqueous coat it, we can UV coat it.
You really? I didn't know you could put coating on an inkjet.
Absolutely.
Really?
We have an Epic coater on the back of our HP or T300, and it does a beautiful job. Is it perfect offset quality? For certain images, it's absolutely sellable and absolutely producible.
So would you recommend it for like full bleeds and things like for a lot of coverage or no?
One of the factors with inkjet is the heavier the coverage, the ink is expensive. There's no doubt about that. For full bleed, full coverage jobs, you do have to make that consideration depending upon where you're going with the cost per piece.
Right.
But if your target is such, what you're selling is such that that's a good investment, then absolutely. You can certainly lay down the color. There's no doubt about that.
What are a few considerations buyers should make when considering inkjet?
I would say, do you have the variable content, the data that will drive a relevant piece to the end user for direct mail? If you have that, I think you can, everything else is secondary. Visual images, we can do things with those images prior to printing that can optimize them for the job at hand, but I think it all revolves around the data.
Okay, well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'll try to get you when it's a little less noisy downstairs.
Great.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Deborah, thank you.